reason. Can you guys hear me? Oops, wait. Can you guys hear me? I wanted to show you guys this picture. Let me know if you can hear me. Awesome. So this is a picture of a place that that Ezra and Corey invited me to the other day, and it was so fun. And we were only there for just a couple of minutes. Awesome. Hang on, let me make my window a little bit bigger. What do you mean you're not drunk, Mama Cat? Oh my gosh. So this is a place, I can't remember what this place is called. Welcome, everybody. Ezra, what is this place called? Wasn't it called like Raise the Dead Coffee or something like that? Over here? I never knew about it, but when Ezra mentioned it, I knew I must go. And if you are in Southern California, this place is in Yucaipa. Oh, Roast the Dead. Thank you. But anyway, I wish I'd have gotten more pictures of it, because all around over to the left, there were all sorts of horror characters and stuff. It was super fun. So, and they had really cool flavors too. They didn't have just the regular like mocha and vanilla and stuff like that. And I'm sugar free, so I don't usually get a whole lot of choices for sugar free stuff. But this place had peanut butter cup, which I was like super happy with. So I'm trying to fix my display here to make it a little bit bigger so I can see what I'm doing. But anyway, oh yeah, you know what? I have a Walking Dead one, Melissa. I should show it to you guys sometime. It's probably appropriate for shoot, I don't know why I can't get my mouse to work on any other screen but this one. Anyways, yeah. So anyway, there's my boy Michael Myers behind me there. And oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't watched any of it. As a matter of fact, I got to let's see. I got to almost to season 8 of Walking Dead, and then I don't know, I guess I lost interest, which, I mean, I'm totally invested, and why did I do that? But anyway, I think what happened was I started watching Fear the Walking Dead, because for some reason, my brain wants to make me watch something from the beginning, you know? And I think that's what happened. So I'm really kind of let me fix a setting really quick. Okay, so I'm trying to get my mouse to be able to, yeah, there we go. I fixed it. Yay. So, let me go back really quick. Melissa. Yeah, I don't go to weddings often at all, and that sounds like something I would totally do. Hey, Tamlin. Hey, Leaf It to Barb. I like that name. Mama Cat 2K. Of course, Ezra. Melissa. I know. I like Daryl Dixon also. Did you ever see that show that he did about with the motorcycles and stuff? I never did see it, but there was one episode I would have wanted to see, but I just never did. But did anybody else watch that? All right. So, let me switch the screen really quick, and I will get started. Let me see if this will allow me to do this. Okay, no. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really have the channel either, so I don't know. But there was one episode with the singer of old-timey Dead Kennedys. Jella Biafra was on, and that one was the only one I would want to see because I'm not really into motorcycles or anything like that. So, a couple house cleaning things I need to do first. Some of you guys are in my Patreon, and I am like so late with the Patreon project, and I'm so sorry about that. I think that the retreat really threw me off a lot, and no excuses, but those of you guys that are in there are going to get some extra goodies, and one of them is my mid-century Uki page. I have more than this, but you guys will get all these, and then you guys are going to get some. I'm getting ready to do a video, but you guys are going to get 6 Halloween envelopes, and for some reason these printed on both sides, but they won't do that on your computer or on your printer unless you tell it to. But I made just some extra stuff for you guys because I'm late and because I like to give you guys extra goodies. And so, again, I'm really sorry about that. Also, I don't have the video for my dragonflies yet, or the instruction sheet for the butterflies. So this is what I'm going to do, is on Thursday morning at 9 a.m. PST, I'm going to hop on Vimeo and do a private video there. And I'm going to invite the butterflies and dragonflies to that, since you guys are the ones that get, the instructions and all that stuff. Wildflowers, all of your stuff is in your folder, and I have posted on Patreon. And so, hold on, I'll show you what that looks like again. So, this is the concept art, and this is what it actually ended up looking like. And there was so many pieces, guys. This is the reason why I had so much trouble getting this done, is that there are 26 separate pieces on here, and so many of them are like different, some of these only have, like this damask only has like one piece that's cut out of it. This only has like 2, this has 1, this has 1. And so all the stuff that I designed, I pretty much designed all the papers on here this one with the help of AI, but I still, you know, I added this moon and this little trick-or-treat bag. But, you know, the whole thing, it has 26 pieces, and it's a little more complicated, actually a lot more complicated than anything I've ever created for you guys yet. So that's, you know, between me being brain dead and me having kind of a more intricate project this time, I'm super late, so you guys get the freebies. You guys get to come to the video, but if you can't, don't worry about it. If you want the files and everything, I believe that, let's see, the butterflies and the wildflowers, you guys have your files in there. I can put, I'll put the dragonfly files in there too, but just remember, guys, you don't have any written instructions or anything like that. So either you can wait until after I do the video and pull the instructions and everything, or you can get your stuff, print it out, cut it, and bring it on Thursday at 9 a.m. So if anybody has any questions about that, you can go ahead and pop that in the chat. I'm watching it. And so today, what I'm going to do, let's see. I don't think I have any more house cleaning. I think that's really been the thing that's been on my mind lately. If you did not go to the Autumn Muse retreat a couple of weeks ago, and you want to get in on that, you can still grab that pass. It's $99, and it's like a $2,400, $2,300, $2,400 value. And you can learn more about that. I think I didn't take down the page, and it probably is, I don't know. Ezra, can you go to junkjournalretreat.com/AMJJ- Autumn Muse Pass or something like that? Anyways, yeah, you can still grab that. It's still available. It'll be available for a while. Okay, so the thing I'm going to do is, does anybody follow Pink Monarch Prints, I think is what it's called? Thank you so much. She is one of my favorite junk journalers. Her stuff is like right up my alley, and so I have a hard time like not wanting to copy every single thing she does. But instead of doing that, what I'm going to do is just take what I remember, give her credit for the ideas that I got from her, and I'm going to try to make this one my own. And basically, this is going to be the first time I have made this. And what it is it's going to be an ephemera pocket folder. And I'm making it out of my junk mail. And so what I'm going to do is cut off like just the end of each side. Well, these sides are already cut because I had to take the mail out. Whoops. Okay. All right, so this is like 8 pieces of paper, so I guess that's not going to work. But at any rate, let's see. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. If you guys didn't go to the retreat, oh my gosh, it's so good. Every time we have an art and junk journal retreat, it's fabulous. And it's not, you know, it's not me and Monique making it fabulous. It is all of the artists that come in and teach some really, really amazing and useful skills for junk journaling. We just love doing it. Okay, I'm not going to use that one. We love having these retreats because they're amazing. I know. Tamar, okay, everybody is so amazing. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it, Ezra, because I mean, I love junk journaling and junk journal making, and I'm just so pleased that you enjoyed that. All right, so what I did was I cut both ends off of, oh, hang on, I think I'm going to still need this. Both ends off of each side, and it doesn't really matter how many of these you have, but it might probably be better. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It might just be better to do like, I don't know, 4 or 5. I'll do this with 4. Just for fun. Yeah, I agree. 100%. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take my envelopes and just fold them in half. Yeah, it was so good, Tammy. It really was. And so what I'm looking for is something like this, you know, and all of these, because I cut off the ends, pockets, all right, and that's where we're going to put the ephemera. And I kind of want, so I don't know about you guys, but to me, you know, more is always better, but I'm going to refrain from doing that. And let me grab my stapler. So I'm still trying to get the hang of this little staple board thing that Monique told us about. Of course, you know, it's so funny because during the retreat, I don't know if anybody else did this, but whenever anybody said, oh, get this thing, or I have this thing, it's so cool, or whatever, of course, you know, I'm hopping on Amazon or wherever to get it too. So this is one of those things that I got while I was watching the retreat or something. I think it was a retreat. I'm not sure. It might have been something different. Sorry if you guys could hear me drinking my coffee. I didn't mean to be so loud about that. So this little thing is called a staple board, and this is like large staples, medium staples, and small. So I think I'm going to use some medium staples, and the way this works is it's kind of cool. So there's all these really strong magnets, right? So you put the seam along this line, right? Seam? Or the... Oh, you did? Melissa, oh my gosh. So you put the... I called this a seam, but it's not a seam. It's a fold, you know, or a score line if that's what you did. And then you put this thing on, right? And it's a super strong magnet. So then this has a hole here, and for some reason I have a hard time with staplers, like in general, guys, because I always like, is there like some kind of a trick to stapling? Because I always like bend mine like really bad. Not just on this thing, but any stapler at all. Oh, there we go. Maybe I need to stand up. But anyways, there we go. It's a really cool little stapler, and I enjoy having it, and I look forward to learning how to use it better. I got mine on eBay if anybody's interested. Yeah, it is cool, Barb, huh? And so now what I've got here is, let's see. So the way that she did this was she actually attached, I think she attached these together, but I want to say that she did this in a different way, but because it kind of fanned out like this, and I'm not sure how she did that. Okay. Well, I'm going to start with this, and I don't really want these to be, I want these to be able to come out. So how do I do that? This I didn't really think of. Let me look on my phone really quick and see. Does anybody follow Pink Monarch Prints, I think is what it is? Pink Monarch Prints. She has really, really great stuff. You got just one stapler, Melissa? Or you got the whole board? Let's see. All right. Sorry, guys. A board with one stapler that takes standard staplers. Oh, got it. Yeah, she does some amazing stuff. I love all of her stuff. So I have to, like I said, I have to be really careful not to watch videos over and over, you know, because oh, there we go. It's an accordion journal. And I want to see really quick how she did this one part. And then I'll show you guys. And then I'll also tell you what the video is. Oh, cool. Yeah, do that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got it. Okay. So basically, I'm going to leave the inside as is, just, you know, because I'm really just working on the structure of this. But basically what she did was she took pieces of paper. It looked like it was probably about maybe an inch wide. Are these an inch wide? About. And so I'm going to go ahead and crease these. I keep saying crease, but you know what I mean, right? And this is a good use of the scraps that I have. I love using scraps. Love, love, love it. Let's see, for 1, 2. I might need to take a look at that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why am I doing it that way? Rulers exist somewhere. Oh, I'll just have to use this one here. So maybe 11. Just about right here. Yep. We all have scraps that we could be using. Let me see how this works. I might round off the edges just for fun. But I want to see if these fit in here. Yeah, let me cut them a little shorter and round off the edges. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, maybe forget the edges. I really just want to kind of put this together to see if this is like, caught me on an experimental day, guys. But if it works out the way that I think it's going to work out, then it'll be a cool little ephemera item. If you guys have not been visiting the Junk Journal Boss group, you need to, because Melissa is posting like some super cool stuff in there. All right, I loved your variation of my
this year I really wanted to.
Whoops, sorry. I loved your variation of the Goth Kids. So cute. All right, let's see. So this pulls that apart, I guess. Oh, okay. Hang on. I think that this is what. Okay, let me cut these a little shorter. And I think what we need is for these to be not so tight. And I think having this in here might be a little too tight. So, yeah, I really enjoy seeing your stuff. Do you have a junk journal business, Melissa? Or do you just enjoy junk journaling? Okay. Okay, so this is actually much better than this one. So, yes. Let me make a little mark right here. I totally get it. The obsession, it happened almost immediately for me, the obsession with junk journals and making them. I mostly just like to make them. You know, I don't necessarily use them, because as much as I make them, I still am like, what do I do with this again? It's just, you know, so, you know, and I also think I probably fall into the, like, it's too pretty to write in category, but, I do think that, you know, that they're really sort of, you know, enchanting and, you know, probably add a little bit of magic to your day, you know, if you are journaling in one, or even using it just for, like, you know, your grocery list or something. It's just, but, you know, yeah, art journal. Yeah, that too. Do you give them as gifts? Hi, Nicole. Did you get my email? Did I email you? It seems like I emailed you, but Gosh, the last couple of weeks is sort of a haze for me. All right, so set that aside. I'm just playing around. Okay, gotcha. I'm just playing around with paper today. And I'm trying to make a accordion journal, but actually it's not going to be an accordion journal. It's actually going to be an accordion ephemera holder. I got this idea from Pink Monarch Prints, who I absolutely love. And so if you want to see some really amazing stuff, this is a person that's one of my inspirations. And she has really good stuff. Yeah, so that's better. It needs to be shorter so that there's enough space here for this to stretch out. That's what the deal is. Oh, please don't worry about it. I just want to make sure, Nicole, that I don't forget. You know, I understand. You know, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't forget something. You're fine. Oh, yeah. Okay. Through, yeah, Handmade Gift Boss. Yep, that was also mine. And it's so funny because I've done, like, you know, live streams and workshops and stuff for a long time through, like, Handmade Gift Boss. And it was so hard for some reason that, you know, that business. But this one is just so much easier for some reason. I guess it's probably my interest. So you see how that's coming out? It's coming out pretty cool, huh? Also, if any of you are having trouble with the Handcrafted Gifts Made Simple links, please let me know. I had somebody open a dispute. And I wish people would just, well, no, I guess she did. I wasn't getting emails. So this person was, like, waiting and, like, probably wondering if I'm ripping her off or something, but I didn't get any of the emails, and gosh. So I'm having to deal with that. But please, you can email me at the Junk Journal Boss while I'm trying to figure out what is going on with that email address, the Create a Handmade Holiday address, because I certainly do not want people to invest in that and not be able to get to the projects. So anyway, so basically I am just gluing these together. And so this is a super cool use of junk mail envelopes, or just, you know, return envelopes or whatever. If you're a saver like that, then you know, this is a good project. I'm always looking for stuff to do with my envelopes. So this is pretty cool, right? I like it. I think what I'm going to do, though, is just snip this a little bit right here so that it can actually open. The same as everything else. And so there we have it. Obviously, it can be better than this, but for my first time, I think I did okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and start, doing a little bit of decorating with some of the papers that I've created. Let's see, what is this size? Do you know all the numbers are backward? And I guess that's the reason why, is because of this being a die, right? Let me go grab a different ruler. All right, so about 4.5 by 4 and 1/8. All right. Just cut these off real quick. Okay. What's everybody working on today? Anything in particular? So I haven't gotten any. Ooh, I like your Halloween journal stuff. I haven't gotten through any more of the Saw series. It's kind of torture porny, and so that's not really my favorite. Plus, I've been busy playing Fortnite because caught up on the 20-day challenge. Yep. I haven't been doing the challenge. I haven't even been doing my own, and I have like 30 days of prompts on my website, and I haven't even been able to keep up with those. And last time I did a September journal, which was super fun. I didn't do all of the prompts because I just didn't have time, but I wanted to do the same thing, and I figured what I would do is just simply have a journal for every month, and then just add to it every year. So it won't be a September 2024 journal, it'll just be a September. So I kind of like that idea. So I cut these a little short, but that's still going to be fine. I am not going to worry about any of that. So there's a couple ways that I can do this. That makes more sense to me too. Okay, so I can do it this way and then just open it up like that. And I think that's how I'll do it. And on these edges right here that are a little bit, sticking out, I can do lots of different things. If I wanted to, I could put, some of these on the ends, cover those up if I wanted to. I'm not sure that I'm going to worry about it too much. I could also color them, but I think it looks fine. It's just a little bit, you know, smaller on that end. I mean, there's a little hangover right there. But I'm good with that. That's fine. It's whatever. So, yeah, I haven't gotten back to the Saw series. But I am playing Fortnite, and there is, for any of you guys that are Saw fans, they do have Billy bombs, which are Billy on his little tricycle, and you can throw them at people and it'll like blow up. They're really kind of funny. There are also you know, Billy is also in there's a TV in one of the houses, and he'll tell you that he wants to play a game. Don't play a game. And let's see, what else is there? Oh, you can one of the new weapons is a chainsaw, and so when you get it, you run around like Leatherface, like an insane Leatherface, only it's your whatever your skin is that you are using, and so that's fun. Oh, and a really cool thing about that is that it's also like a mobility tool. Not yet. Not yet. What is Dead by Daylight? But yeah, you can almost like ride it almost like a little go-kart. It's super fast and really fun to ride on. Plus, it's a pretty powerful weapon. So, there is that. And I think I'll make a little, like a little circle kind of thing. Let's see. Four people, the survivors, and one person's the killer. The killer spends the game trying to kill everybody, and the survivors are trying to fix generators to open the door and leave. Oh, cool. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. It's not part of the Fortnite platform, though, right? It's just, is it just like a separate thing, or? Yeah, that sounds really fun. I think this one will be too big. Separate game, okay. Is it like Epic or on Steam, or? I feel like I want to play that this month for sure. Okay, cool. I'll check it out for sure. All right. These are so small. Well, let's just give it a go. Why not? Oh, that's not bad. $2 to $3. I mean, we're buying skins, you know, for, I don't know, 10, 12, 13 bucks. So 2 or 3 is a pretty good deal to me. Let's see. Well, yeah. But I mean, still, right? I think this hole needs to be bigger. Dad and I are looking for Halloween skins, but you know, he's pretty particular. I mean, I also am, because talk about the keepsake journal. Oh, yeah, so the challenge. Yeah, I can totally talk about that. Basically, I am going to be teaching you guys how to make a journal like the one that I made for Ezra, which I don't have anymore because I gave it to Ezra the other day. And basically, it's going to be a journal that oh, wait. I'm going to end up doing that, and that's not what I want to do. It's going to be a journal that you will be able to keep, and you can use it for anything. It's not necessarily going to be the dragonfly. Although if you want to, you can make it with that paper. But I'm not necessarily going to teach it. I actually, see, what it is this. I was actually going to create it as a Christmas journal, right? But because not everybody celebrates Christmas necessarily, I wanted to make sure that, you know, more people could participate and not think like, oh, this isn't for me, you know, or whatever. So, how am I going to do this? So I just decided to call it a keepsake journal. And so it's going to be something that is going to have the kind of quality that, you know, can hold up to a lot of use, and you know, can just be something that you use every single year. Darn, that didn't come out very good. Hold on. So are there any specific questions that you have about it, Tammy? For sure, what I want to do is for those people that are interested in binding it in leather, I'll teach you how to do that. But if you don't do leather, that's totally fine. You can do like faux leather or something like that. I will definitely be doing that by the 21st. So did you sign up already? Because if you did, then you will be getting the supply list sent out to you by the 21st. So that by the time we get started, I think on the 14th, 15th, then you will have had enough time to get everything that you need for that. This needs something. Let's see. So I ended up getting one of these. Yeah, so there will be a supply list. I am contemplating whether I'm going to do video only or live only or both like last time. I don't know. Were you in the last one? The ooh, that was weird. I don't know if you were part of the other one that I did. But what I ended up doing with that one was I did a video and I did it live, and it felt like overkill, you know, to have you guys be live and whoops. Man, that's messy. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for sure there will be video. I'm just not sure whether I'm going to do the video before and then do it live, or just like do it live and then make that video available. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There will be video, and those videos are going to be available to you guys who bought the class or the challenge. You guys will be able to access that forever. So, yeah. So I think, I don't know any reason why I should probably do it twice, I guess, but it's just that it won't be ready until like, you know, that afternoon or the next day or whatever, for those that need to watch the video. But I guess I guess if you're available, if people are available to watch the video when it first, you know, when we start every day, then they probably would just come live. So I'll think about it. No matter what, you guys are going to get all that you need. This is going to be a really cool challenge, and it's going to give you a really cool product, and then you can use it to create gifts, you know. So this is definitely a gift journal, right, Ezra? It's not just a, you know, not that junk journals can't be given as gift, because they absolutely can, but you know, it's not just something that looks like paper, you know. It's really, really nice. And you know, if you use good quality paper, the better quality paper you use, you know, the nicer it is. I think for Ezra's, I used some I didn't use paper. I actually used cardstock. So, you know, I'm not really sure yet of the very best kind of cardstock to use. So what I end up using mostly is like matte photo paper. Matte photo cardstock. And I use the one that is specifically for my printer, which is a Canon Pixma. But I mean, I would assume, you know, that I know Epson also has a matte photo paper too. So just think about that. You know, if you use matte photo paper and you want to use paper, I recommend the Koala brand double-sided matte photo paper, and it makes all of the paper that you print look like velvet. It's just really amazing product. I love it. So the jury is still out, sort of, but presently I use the Canon matte photo paper. It's just one-sided, so you have to pay attention when you're putting it in your printer. and also, and it's in a red box. So that's what I can tell you about that. So I've got this now, right? And so this looks pretty great. Loving it. So now I'll do my latest favorite way of making a closure. And I will make it with this elastic. So because, let's see, probably what I'm going to want to do is make this I guess I just didn't need both of these. Oh well, whatever. Let me see what I can do here. I'm in the trying mode, so don't follow me just yet. Let's see. I don't really want the bead to be on the inside. Oh, I guess I could do it this way. But it doesn't work out as well because it comes out from underneath, and that is kind of weird. So let me see if I can do it a different way. I think I probably can. And the problem with this way, I think, is going to be oh, hang on. I got it. I think I've got it. Okay, there we go. So basically, and you might want to use a larger bead than this, but basically what I did was I put it through, I put the knot through this hole, and then I brought this around the back, and then I put this loop with the knot on this side over the bead. Yeah, I know. So there we go. It's cute, right? I like it. So now I'm going to just cut up some ephemera. I'm just going to fussy cut it. And you can see some of it. If you got the Hallowkitties set, if you won it at the thing, at the whatever you call it, you know what I'm saying, right? Then you got all of these pieces right here. And so this is how I'm going to hold all my Hallowkitties stuff. And one of these days, you guys, I am really contemplating doing some sort of like exchange, like scrap exchange or something like that. You know, stuff that we don't use, stuff that we want to give, you know, like holding some sort of thing like that. A swap, I guess is what those are called. So, does anyone have interest in doing any swaps like that? One time I did a swap with someone, and I believe Ezra also has that stuff in his dark ephemera journal. But I did a swap, a signature swap. Yeah, I know, me too. I mean, and I print a lot of stuff. All of this is, you know, I printed it. And it's not, I mean, it's a lot of ink, you know. And I hold on to a lot of like scraps. So some of these scraps would be nice to send you know, if they were like pieces like this or even larger pieces or whatever. So, I think this isn't going to fit for sure. Some of these won't fit in there, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, I have so many junk journals that I have started that are really just sort of, you know, bare bones journals that that might be fun, you know, to exchange, or I don't know, whatever. Or just do like happy mail, you know. I'm not sure. Does anybody participate in anything like that? These papers? These are actually not anywhere right now. But I'm supposed to have been releasing these papers. So these are my ephemera pack, which is quite a bit larger than my usual ephemera packs. Usually my ephemera packs are like 2 pages with, you know, a bunch of little things like this, but this one is more. I don't know how many more, but anyway, I made a lot more this time, right, Ezra, for this particular pack. I don't really know if I understand, Melissa, about that. What, you know what might be kind of fun though? Yeah, it's a lot more than usual, and I didn't raise the price or anything. You know, so, you know, this is probably going to be your most heavy set of papers. And but I gave away mega packs at the retreat, and I'm contemplating, you know, releasing the mega pack, but I don't know. We already have the listings going, so I'll get on those anyway, Barb. All that to say, check my Etsy shop this week, and I'm gonna start, you know, releasing the rest of this set so that you can, you know, or anybody, not just you, but everybody can choose the pieces they want. Right now, I believe I have the Hallowkitties. That's what this set is called. The Hallowkitties folio. Have you ever been to my shop, Barb? If you haven't, I have a whole bunch of stuff in there. Maybe Ezra can post the link. But the Hallowkitties folio is on there, and also this month I am releasing, you know, the craft along videos, you know, the how-tos of how to create those. So anyway, that was the $64,000 answer to your tiny little question. Sorry about that. But I'll make sure to put the ephemera one first, which is what I'm cutting from right now. Ezra, is there any reason why we can't release that right now, actually? Because I don't want to forget. I'm wondering if you can just publish it and then post the link. Will I post the people I showed earlier? I'm not sure what you mean. The cute kids. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Those ones are going to be part of a bigger set. I don't know where that's at. I don't know where I put them. Oh yes, I do. They're there. So you're talking about the let's see. You're talking about these guys right here. Mid-century uke. So I love mid-century style. But I can do that, yes, but I'm not finished with the set just yet. So I have a lot of work to do, don't I? So I create a whole bunch of stuff and then I just forget to post it or tell anyone about it. So yeah, I will. I'll do that. Let's see. Are you part of my Patreon right now? Even if you're part of the dollar one, you can get this and all of these envelopes and everything. And that's just because, and you can just get that free. So if you're part of the Patreon, then you'll just get that. It'll just be in your in the wildflowers folder. So yeah, let me know if you are that in that. And that would be a way to get it like right away. That's okay. Ezra, is there any reason why we can't post the ephemera listing for Hallowkitties? I mean, if you can post it right now, I think Barb was talking about wanting to get it, and I don't want to forget. I say a lot of things and then I just totally forget. Oh, okay. So would you please go ahead and post the listing? It's not listed yet. The Hallowkitties ephemera pack. This one that I'm cutting. So it needs to be published and then posted in the chat. And also, if you could post how to become a patron on Patreon. So you can join free, but if you join the $1 a month membership, I give out freebies. Like now that the retreat is over, I'm going to be able to be more consistent, but a small freebie every Friday, that everybody gets. And then it's called Goodie Alerts. And then these extra goodies like the mid-century uke kids, that one's free to all of the paid tiers because I'm like super late with getting all the stuff together for this month's project. And then there are a couple different tiers that might interest you, and you can just join it this month if you want to, and then quit if you just want to get the mid-century ukes. And so I don't mind that. I realize that I'm part of a lot of memberships, and sometimes I'm using them and sometimes I'm not. So I don't mind people coming and going. Thank you, Ezra. Appreciate that. One of the things that you're going to need, Tammy, that if you have it, and if you don't, I'll think of something else that you can use for the keepsake journal, or if you have any leftover Cricut mats that are not very sticky that you would just throw away anyway. Hang on to that, and I'll teach you how to remove the sticky stuff from it. And you can use it like as a spine. Oh, okay. Let me take a look. Yeah. Yeah, just publish it at that price, and then post the link, because I didn't raise the price on that at all. And that's fine. Barb, when Ezra posts that link, this ephemera set right here is only 98 cents in my in my in my shop once Ezra publishes that listing. So yeah, if you have that, oh good. Tammy, because I used it for I used it for Ezra's, but I didn't take the sticky stuff off, and it was a little bit tricky. So this morning I was playing around trying to figure out how to take that off, and I just rubbed it, a few times with rubbing alcohol and a paper towel, and it worked. And I was able to get all of it off of there. You just have to rub it a few times. Yeah. Yeah, it is an unfinished listing. I'll need to finish that probably tomorrow morning or something, but you can buy it now. And also, can you post the Patreon as well? So, if any of you guys wants to get the Mid-Century Kids and you're not already on Patreon, you can get that by joining any of the tiers. Oh, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all, Nicole. It's totally fine. I always think like, gosh, I don't know why people, want to listen to me chatter about a bunch of BS and stuff, But, some people do. They just like to work on their stuff and just listen, and that's totally fine. 100% fine. So for the keepsake journal, I am going to... Okay, thank you. Thanks, Ezra. Yeah, the Dragonfly tier is the best tier, but I don't want anybody to feel like, so I don't talk about it very much, but it is the very best one. So you are absolutely correct. You're not crafting along when I'm on. Alone. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I totally get it, and really, I don't craft enough, and so I sort of love this, that we all just are kind of sitting here doing our thing, cutting out or carving out time for ourselves to do this. And I really enjoy it a lot. So thank you for being here, everybody. I do love this set so much. The colors are really vibrant. And so I printed this, if you can see how vibrant it is. I printed this on the Canon paper. And let me grab the box if I have it. Ooh, maybe I don't. But it's a red box. Canon Pixma. I can get the link for you soon. Sometime. Hold on. Let me just do it now. Otherwise, I am just going to forget. So, hang on. Let me look in my orders. But it does make a difference, in the vibrancy. I think I said that before, but just so you know. And this is only $5.99 for 50 sheets, which might feel like it's expensive, but you get a lot out of, one sheet if you're printing full sheets. And it is the Canon 7981A004 Photo Paper Plus matte 8.5 by 11, and I think I might be able to post a link in the thing. Hang on. How do I share you? No. Oh, okay. I was just on the wrong page. It gets a 4.4 with 11,940 reviews. So that's quite a lot. And let's see. And here I come. I'm getting into Twitch right now to post the link. Oh, you got booted? Sorry. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Instead of me logging in, I'm just going to, Ezra, I'm going to give you this link. This is my affiliate link. I'm going to get a few cents if you use it. If you don't want to use it, that's totally fine. Don't even worry about it. But you can at least take a, you can at least, I guess this, I don't know. You can at least take a look at it. If you don't want to buy it from Amazon, that's fine. It's just one of the other streams of a teeny little bit of income that I get to keep being able to do this stuff. Thank you. And did you happen to post the Patreon? I think I missed that. I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself. Yes, you did. Sorry. Okay, yes, I saw. So one of the things about this set is that it has these, they kind of look like tickets. So if you have this set or a set of mine that is like it, that has something like this, I'll show you how to make those little cuts. You can just use your your small, I think this is actually a, I don't know what that, a 1/8 inch. So I'm using a 1/8 inch hole punch to do that, to make these holes. If you want, you can probably just, use this. That's okay too. But if you really need to have, those little white holes out of there, this is how you do it. So, and I'll show a little closer up what both of the sides look like so that you can make your educated decision on how you want to do this. Okay, so here's the side. Let me zoom this in a little bit. Hang on a second. Here's the side that I just inked. And then here's the side that I actually cut. Not cut, but punched. So you have a couple of options with that. I'm going to come up a little closer, because really all I'm doing is cutting stuff out, so that way you can take a look at some of these little pieces right here. And these are all in that ephemera set. You got like little frames and little tags and all kinds of stuff like this, all matching. So if you wanted to do a whole Halloween journal, you could. Got these little slides. Now I would not cut this middle part out, or cut out the part like this of the frame, although maybe it would be more like this. I probably wouldn't cut that out. I'd probably set something on top. But if I wanted to cut something out of this, I would, if I wanted to cut the middle, out of this, I would just probably use like a little blade, for that. So the Canon paper that I use is to print. It's the cardstock I use to print all these. So this is what you want to do if you want your papers to come out as vibrant as these. Okay? Because it really does matter what kind of paper you use. And so for this, what I like to do for anything that I print, actually, what I like to do is I like to use that Canon paper, and then I want to use the matte photo paper setting. So when you do those two things together, you're going to get a good quality color, and you probably one that you're going to be much happier with than if you just printed it like with a regular setting. All right, I think I'm gonna just do this and ink the edges here. Not worry too much about that. So now that I've got a few of these things to put inside of my little ephemera thing, I can start adding stuff. So maybe I'll put these, I guess it doesn't really matter what goes where, but I am a little weird about stuff like that sometimes. So some of these might be a little long. No, it looks like everything's fitting in pretty well, actually, so far. I think there are a couple of long ones, though, that won't fit, but it'll be fine. I don't know. I'm just going to start putting things in wherever. I don't want to cut these out, so I'll just drop them in. But these are the long ones that won't fit in there, and so I'll probably have to put those somewhere else. But that's all right. I can also put all of these little pieces in. Oops, sorry about that, guys. And so I got a cute little place to put all of that and more. So I'm going to go ahead and keep cutting this stuff out. And does anyone have any questions about anything? Or are you guys just chilling? Again, I've got these and they have like a notch out of every corner here. And so I believe I'll be able to use my 3/8, maybe. Let's see. Oops. But you don't need to, you know. You bought the paper? Awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Is it the matte photo paper? It's really inexpensive. I really like that brand. I bought the Epson one, and that one is like 12 something. But this one, I don't know. It's probably because it goes with my printer. So there's that. And then there's also like these little parts right here. And then these. So this is how I would deal with those. Let me see if I've got... I don't want to go too deep with this, so hang on. Looks like I need to have a little bit more. Yeah. My hands are really very wrinkly. My hands look older than I do for some reason today. Probably good for me that I got some good veins, right? As I get older, I'll probably have to have those for tests and things, right? All right, so this is how I'll do this. And And you don't have to do this if you don't want to, you know, cut these little things out, you know, or whatever. But this, I'm just showing you how, if you wanted to do it, this is one way that you can do this. Oops, looks like I cut something a little bit too far. Oh well. And then there's these little holes here. And if I want to, you know, I can use a tiny awl to poke those holes. So I cut that right there, but that's all right, because if I'm going to glue it down, it's not going to really matter that much. And there is some like spots that white is still showing, so I am just going to, oops, I'm just going to cover it up this way. And so that looks pretty good. Aside from this part that I cut a little too far, it turned out pretty cute. Another way that you can do this, if you don't really want to do all that intricate work, and if you don't have, you know, like the tools that I have, you can just, with the scissor, and it's even a little bit faster, I think. I am not finding what I want to find. Oh, there's one. So I'll just color these in. If you don't want to color them in, you can always do things like brads, maybe. You can glue, like, you know, silver buttons on it or something, little teeny ones, beads, something like that. But this is just the very easiest, way to manage this if you don't want to do the cutting or whatever. You could just color it in. And then, I feel like, over the years of, being unable to afford all the tools that I would have liked to for a lot of things, I had to find ways to do stuff. That would make things look as nice as I would want them to look. And so if you don't want to cut this out, you can simply just, glue a picture of something there, Let's see. Maybe I can measure this. 1 1/8 by 1 3/4. Where did I put the lid? Oh, here it is. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Good to see you. I would actually cut this a little bit larger. Awesome. I'm so glad. And I just glue it right onto there. And this bonus will even cover that weird black line up there. So, once you have done something like that, you can add some other things, I don't know, I just kind of had this hanging around. Oops. Actually, I think I want to use something different for this. There's a glue for everything. Oh boy. That was not what I thought would happen. Oh well. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and put this in here. And right now I'm just cutting out ephemera so I can use in my Halloween junk journals. I think I am going to use this for the back because it's just so cute. Are there any kinds of ephemera that you would like to see? Oh, sorry, I'm out of the thing. That you would like to see made? Like things that you, I don't know what I'm trying to ask. You know, because basically ephemera is kind of all the same, but are there any like functional pieces of ephemera that you think would be really cool to have, or anything like that? Some of the areas of that I'm looking into creating are, you know, more interactive things. I'm learning some of that. I learned some of it from the retreat, and I'd like to be incorporating more of that inside of, you know, my own designing and things like that, because I just think that interactive stuff's really interesting and it adds a lot more to your journal. Bible journaling. Do you have my okay, so what would you, let me ask this. What would you want, you know, yeah, the interactive stuff. So like if you were to, what would you want to use it for, Tammy? Would you want to use it for like memorizing Bible verses, or oops. Would you want to just use it like, you know, like, you know, put scriptures like, oh, right in the Bible. So what would be the function for that though? Do you mean like maybe like in the front of your Bible to hold like certain things? Okay, you lost me with the paint part. Can you tell me more about that? Okay, keep going. Keep talking, Tammy. Once you put the paper in the Bible. So, oh, Hidden pockets. So you're not talking about doing stuff like on the actual pages where the verses are, right? You're talking about like maybe putting them on the inside covers. Do you mean like repurposing a Bible like as a junk journal? Is that what you mean? Because I mean, I would think the pages would be really so thin, you know. Has anybody done anything like that? Like repurposed a Bible? I use a lot of like, Bible pages, just as like, book pages and stuff. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So, okay. Okay. Are the pages like the rice paper pages or whatever, those thin pages? Because I would think you would need something to reinforce those pages. I wonder if you would, I'm not quite sure I'm following. I wonder if you could, have you seen the idea anywhere? Do you think you can share that? What you're thinking of? Or is this just like something out of your brilliant brain? Ooh, huh. I've never heard of that. Let's see if I can find it on Pinterest. I don't know if I have the app on here right now. Oh, okay, I can probably just look. Let's see. Okay, let me look up Bible journaling. Like bullet journaling maybe, or... I'm not seeing anything like that, but I see some pretty cool journaling though. If you could send me some links to the things that you're talking about, I would be happy to check it out and see if there's something I can make. Drawing? Okay. I learned some interactive stuff from Tamar. Yeah, cool. That'd be good. That would be really good. I don't know if it's my ADHD brain or what, but I'm just not wrapping my brain around it. But once I see a picture, and honestly, it makes sense because I'm kind of a visual person, so. Looks like we're like almost done here, guys. Have you guys ever made one of those accordion things like I made earlier? Okay, a moving waterfall element. Do you mean the one where you pull the tab and everything like opens up one layer by layer? Is that what you mean? Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, that would be something that that I could do. Oh goodness. I have a lot of ink on my hands. I like this thing. It's pretty cool. Oops. That's something that's not that great, but so maybe just make the hole in this part here, not necessarily inside right there, and then just use a button or a bead. Pretty cute though. I'm happy with that. Oh, there's one where you push it up. Okay. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun to do a swap where we made these like with I was thinking Christmas, but then I remember that, you know, not everybody does Christmas. So, that might be it might be better if we just did like general stuff. Or we could do a sign up and you know, and just have people put in the notes or whatever, you know, if they prefer not to have, you know, like certain holidays or whatever like that, or which holidays they prefer. Yeah, I think generic is pretty good. But even still, there are topics that people maybe don't want to have. You know what I mean? Like I know that some people just aren't, they're not Halloween people and they wouldn't want anything Halloween at all, you know, or maybe fairies or any kind of magic or something like that. I don't know. But you know, and maybe some people might not want, you know, something religious. So I don't know. Let me think about it for a bit, and then maybe we'll do a some kind of an exchange. That would be fun. It'd be fun and be a nice way to kind of connect with each other, you know. So these aren't going to fit in there, so I'm probably going to have to put them somewhere else. So I'll show you guys this. I don't know how many of you guys got to see this, but this is a I can't even remember when I made this. Do you guys remember when I made this? Because I don't. But this is, oh, I did it. Did I do it in Repurpose Magic? I think I did. So this is think I did do this in Repurpose Magic. Does anybody remember? Anyways, what I did was I made a couple of signatures, and Ezra made all these little, you know, these little words for me. And so I put them together with, you know, some of the pictures that I found inside of a horror ephemera book, and which I don't recommend because I wanted it to be more like you know, like old, like horror movies and stuff like that, you know. But what it had quite a lot of like ugly ones, so that I would never use. So what I ended up doing was using like a lot of my papers that I made, you know, in past events. Some of my papers that I created, you know, and then some pictures of things from that book that I liked. And so and this was like something I made with like a, not even a stencil, it was like a this metal thing. It was like a decoration sort of thing, and a spray like this. It's an alcohol spray, and it ends up looking pretty cool. And, you know, some old papers that I coffee dyed and tea dyed. Papers that I created. Excuse me. I created this for this project here. Only I made a black version and a brown one. And I made these for that as well. So, you know, just put together a little Halloween journal, and so I'll probably just work in it every now and again when I find something. Doesn't this, I think I showed this to you guys before, but this reminds me of the Haunted Mansion. All right, so anyways, I am going to hop off. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Yeah, it's cute.